Alright. We are finally back with Kagurabachi. Genuinely so excited. Alright. Let's not waste any more time. Just checking on all this shit. Alright, there we go. There we go. Get the chat up just in case. Alright. Alright, reread of chapter 50 to 60 starts here. Okay. And this is back when, Uraha, their bathhouse got attacked, so now they're on the train. Basically, when I read, like, the Samura stuff, like, when they raid his, base or his protection place, I forget what it's called. Excuse me. It was very damn cool, but I wasn't in the right headspace when I read it, honestly. And now I want to be like, now that I'm back, I want to reread it, get the twist of Samura again, and just live through it again, and I can't wait. So I'll probably read through 50 to 60 a lot faster, but then after that, it's all new. Alright. Just checking. Alright, there we go. "18 years ago, during the Seitei War, this country was protected by the enchanted blades, but now Japan is in a state of chaos." Yeah, Chihiro's been around a lot of places. Like, it is not... like, we literally get a glimpse of the first chapter, and yeah. Low-life Yakuza groups are very powerful in some places now. "If evildoers kill the sword's eternal contractors and become able to use the swords, we're doomed. Seems Shiba has told you more than 100 times that I'm a hero, but I want you to remember something. The true heroes are the ones who risk their lives to support my ideals and wielded the swords on the battlefield. You've said that more than 100 times too. Well, I'll say it again. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 times. I can't let them die too." Yeah, so like the whole thing with, Chihiro makes the katana so he knows like the repercussions if something happens, and to the people that wield the weapons that his dad made, it's like you gotta have some respect for them as well. They kind of have that mindset of, why they wield the katana. "He's far from here. Now Chihiro can really go all out." Yeah. Hirohiko, I love his design so much. "But we still have to be on our guard. If the enemy comes, I'll protect you." I appreciate that, but for now, let's focus on getting the safety. Let's hurry to Senkinsuji Temple. That's right, someone will be at the next station waiting to take us to Senkinsuji. I can't believe they infiltrated Kokugoku. That's freaky. Well, worrying won't do us any good. We've got to keep Uruha and the others alive. Oh, they're here. The Masumi, or it says the Makuzumi the first time they introduce them, but it's like, I'm pretty sure it's the Masumi, from what I remember. Oh, you're the two from Masumi. Okay, so they just say it here. "It's truly thanks to these two youngsters. Long time no see. Thank goodness you're alive. That mandala, I see. Are we flying direct from here?" "Yes, Mr. Samura is waiting too." "Mr. Samura, it's been so long." Samura? Damn, that mandala's so sick. Whoa, we're on a cliff. This is halfway up Mount Furuma, Nara Prefecture. Senkinsuji Temple. Tong, and someone's muttering. Oh, Samura has one of the best designs. I cannot wait for the anime, because it's going to look good. I generally can't wait. "We heard the plan. You're going to teleport the enchanted blades?" "Yes. The enemy will reach Senkinsuji soon, before they get here." Oh. "Long time no see." Huh? "Yo, Uruha, glad you made it. Long time no see, Mr. Samura. Who's this? This little squirt smells like Chihiro, but he's not Chihiro. He is the one who's teleporting the enchanted blades." "You knew about Chihiro?" "Well, for about 10 years after the war, I knew nothing. They must have kept Rokuhira's whereabouts super top secret. But totally by accident, I'm Chihiro's friend. Chihiro told me about you." I've met one of the sword bearers. His name's Mr. Samura. Mr. Shiba took me out into the world a few times, hiding my identity as Rokuhira's son. Go have some fun every now and then. Grilled chicken skewers, okonomiyaki. A little festival or a little fair. Look, Shihiro, grilled squid. We just had that. Hey, who do we have here? If it isn't Shiba. Long time no see. How long has it been? More than 10 years? Yo, Shadow Anime, what's up, bro? Just doing a little reread of 50 to 60. This guy. Oh, Samura. What are you doing here? I was just passing by when I caught whiff of a familiar smell, so I sniffed on over. Shiba, I smelled you in Rokuhira's scent. My dad told me about him. He's blind, but his other senses are extremely sharp. Well, well, so Rokuhira's alive and well. Glad to see the Kagurabachi content's back. Yeah, I have to catch up. It's my excitement for the series just grew a lot again, and now I'm finally back. I cannot wait to be caught up, because now I'm only like 20 something chapters behind, but I'm just doing a reread for the Samura stuff to, you know, get back into the feeling of like where this story is right now. You know, the betrayal and stuff. I really want to just read that again. And this kid is Rokuhira's son, right? Wait, no need to hide it. I see it all. This kid reeks of Rokuhira. I never imagined he had a son. Oh, I'm still gonna do Tokyo Ghoul. I'm gonna catch up to this first, so I don't have to, like, you know, binge read it. I'll just be caught up for weekly, and then I'm gonna do Tokyo Ghoul as well and binge that one. I never imagined he had a son, but there's no mistaking that smell. Sorry, this must be pretty creepy for a kid. Well, you figured it out. At least Rokuhira hasn't been alone all this time. I've heard all about you. My father always said you guys who wielded the swords are the true heroes. Heroes? Heroes? Tell him he's the hero. All I did was wield it. Everyone says the other guy's the hero. So what's your name? Shihiro. Oh, I like the ring of that. Samura, you're really creepy. Sorry, but that's all we can tell you. Yeah, I understand. Some of those Kamunabi guys are a real pain. I get it all. Including why you kept it a secret. Makes a guy feel lonely, though. Sorry, hey, what are you doing? Just your face. Show me your face. I'm just so excited for the anime. Shihiro told me about you. He was pretty weird. I guess I made a strong impression. I'd love to see him again. So, where is he now? What's he up to? I heard he was coming here. Shihiro is... Oh, he was about to tell him, like, what his goal... Like, his whole thing. Because that's the thing about Samura, is that he never truly knows how far Shihiro is on his path of his goal. Like, he just looks at him as like, oh, he's just trying to... He'll just look at him as like, oh, he's just trying to avenge his dad. But it's like, no, he has gone through so much before all this. Developing him, strengthening his conviction and ideals, and, you know, not just growing from them, but, like, adding on to them. Like, after he met Sojo, like, he had a whole different view on, like, what's to come. Oh, this part was so sick. I'll be right back. I need to get something really cool. I think this one holds the next chapter, but I remember when my mom's friends went to Japan to get this, and I think the chapter, yeah, I think it's the next one when Samura starts kicking ass, yeah. I'll look through it when I get to that chapter. Here, I'll put it right here. Actually, that'll probably bend it. Yeah, let's put it on its side. The enemy. No time for chit-chat, huh? The enemy's here. Mobilize, everyone. The enemy's here. Let's get you to the treatment room. Treatment? Uraha, you've been through a lot. Get some rest. I hear it will take a few days for your powers to come back. The treatment is to minimize that time. Sure, but it's not like a physical injury. My head feels weird and... Excuse me. I understand. I'm a sorcerer too. There's no time. Lie down. You have an enchanted blade. Are you sure you made the right decision, leaving them on their own? Not gonna lie, I had your videos up while I was reading Kagurabachi. Oh, that actually means so much to me, man. I'm actually so happy I'm back. And now I'm gonna be like full catch up. Because now I'm in like a bear mindset for reading this series. Because back when I first read like this arc with like, you know, the temple fights, I was like, I was so out of it. I was so mad. Looking back at those videos, I'm just happy I'm rereading it again in a more positive mindset. Because I wasn't as like excited to read it. It was really dumb, but now I'm back, and now I'm fully catching up. And I'm not even looking at any websites. Like fuck Twitter, fuck Reddit. Like I'm not looking at anyone's opinion on anything. I'm catching up and fully and getting on the excitement of waiting for it weekly. Because man, I've been missing out. And I've seen some of the panels of like the later stuff. It just looks so damn cool. Uraha and your friends were headed towards Senkinsuji, right? There will be 2 blade contractors without any protection from an enchanted blade. They're quite the target. After Volume 4, the 5th volume comes out same day as Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, that's sick. I have the 4th volume pre-ordered. I have all 3 right here. I did get all 3. And I'm very happy on that because these covers are just phenomenal. And now I think chapter or volume 8 just released yesterday in Japan, and apparently it's doing very good, like sales-wise. And I'm just like, this series is going to do numbers, man. Like it's the next big thing. I think it's already the next big thing, but now we just get to experience it, knowing it's going to get to do all it wants, basically. Or at least I hope. But I just can't wait to catch up. Because I'm not too far behind. So there will be more corpses. I did rebuy 3rd due to Amazon's damages. Luckily still first print. Oh, I hate when that happens. I have a few volumes here. I think I have an Eden 01 where I'm pretty sure somebody like placed it on a box and another giant box just flattened it. It's literally like, it looks like shitty cardboard. Like it just got so damaged. I was so pissed off when I got it. Like, oh my god. It's such a shitty, unsatisfying feeling. Opening up something and then it's just damaged. And it's like, come on, man. Like, I don't mean to be rude, but like, do your job better. How are you getting my book damaged? But hey, that's in the past. We can't let the contractors die. It's alright. Focus on the treatment. But Mr. Uraha, the security's several times stronger here than at Kokugoku. Huh? But that isn't because the guards are better. If only I were as strong as him, we wouldn't have lost a single life at Kokugoku. With him at Senkinsuji, that's the reason Chihiro split off from us. With him at Senkinsuji, they're invincible. And he'll do whatever's necessary to prepare a counterattack. With a regular sword? If that's coming from Mr. Uraha, who is this guy? He's fighting with that? Mr. Samura, Chihiro will be here soon with information about the Hishaku. Wonderful. I look forward to seeing him again. Well, I don't want to greet him empty-handed. 30 minutes. I will recover this guy's power, so hold them off for 30 minutes. No worries. Oh my god, so damn sick. So damn sick. Even though I know he turns, he's just still so damn cool. This is the chapter, I think. Sorry, Samura, for busting in on your home. I'm the one who invited you. It's great to meet Rokuhira's son. I'd like to do more than just say hi. How old is he? 14. Wish I could see his face. Remind me, why did you blind yourself? Mainly because of my beliefs. Worldly passions like anger and desire lead humans to hell. They dull our judgment and our blade. In order to rid myself of those, I blinded myself. When I search up Seichi Samura, that no worries panel pulls up. Hey, it's a badass panel. It gets you hyped. When that'll be a crazy spot if the anime episode ends there. Like, oh my god, that would be such an awesome spot for it to end. But that won't be probably to like the close to like 2030. But hey, I wonder if it's in production right now, like genuinely, because if it is Cygames Pictures, it's in good hands. Because I remember reading or looking at Kagurabachi Brazil, and the CEO and the director of that company basically is very animator friendly, and they want to treat their animators in a very good way, because they believe in the sense that if you treat your animators right, they are going to make a better product. And I believe that. Ain't smoking a worldly passion? I don't light it. It's just a diversion. You obviously want to smoke it so bad. Definitely a worldly passion. But I don't smoke it, so it doesn't count. Yeah, I heard you make that pledge. But the next day you were straining like the Dickens to look at a girly mag with blind eyes. You'll give in and smoke too. I'm telling you I won't. I swear it to the Buddha. Now you're mad, worldly passion. I don't act on it, so it doesn't count. What does that even mean, it doesn't count? And I didn't see the girl mag, so it doesn't count. So Chihiro's just such a chill kid. Samura's got the fastest sword work I've ever known. It's worth seeing. Really? That guy? You're hesitating. Here, give me the sword. I'll show you. Chapter 51, Samura. Where are those pesky sword bearers? Destroy it all! They'll have nowhere to hide when we level the place. You won't have your way. The guardians of the fortress. Monks, huh? I guess. It is a temple after all. This'll be fun! I always love monk characters that fight in anime. They're always so cool. Damn, they can... Damn, oh yeah, I forgot about the bell guy. Impressive, but... There's so many, at least twice what was reported from Kokugoku. Could it be? Maybe the attack on Kokugoku was just a test of how strongly the fortresses are defended. And now... The three of us should be enough here. Don't let them inside. But... Don't let them get to the sword bearers! They're marshaling enough force to bring down the fortress! Gah! Kaboom! Is that him? I will lurk, dude, to save myself from spoilers. Hope you enjoy. I'm gonna go torture myself by reading Rent a Girlfriend, lol. Hell yeah, go have fun, bro. Mr. Samura, what are you doing here? Get out fast! I can't let all of you just sacrifice your lives for mine. Chihiro told me Mr. Samura was blind, but it seems like he could see, though he did mistake me for Chihiro earlier. Does he fight by his sense of smell? No, he can only use smell to detect old friends whose scents he knows. He can't pinpoint where the enemy is. Oh, this is bad. There's more than double the forces that attacked Goku. Where's Mr. Samura? He joined the fighting. Sheesh, that guy? What do you mean? We gotta do something. How can he fight if he can't see? Do something? If he's fighting, the best thing to do is nothing. Huh? Click, click, click. Oh, he's lighting his lighter. Forgive me for defiling the sanctuary. I'm gonna need to get fired up. Oh, he's smoking that thing. Well, this is a nice surprise. A sword bearer taking us all by himself? How considerate. Flick. Oh, that panel is so damn sick. They'll figure it out soon enough. Samura attacks sounds. The enemy will adapt to that. He's blind and armed with an ordinary sword. If we back off and attack silently with long-distance sorcery. Ching. Oh, yep, echolocation with that shink into the sheath. I didn't make a sound. How did he know? Obliterate. Echolocation. During battle, Samura will strike with his sword and sheath it. Based on the reverberations, he can gauge the size and direction of the enemy. It's all possible because of Mr. Samura's lightning-fast eye drawing technique. Eye? But you're really fast too, Mr. Uraha. Well, Mr. Samura is the one who taught me. I'm still nowhere near my master. Your clever tricks won't work. We should have done this from the start. Pure brute force. Oh, their Dotenseki manifestations is so damn cool. Their spirit energy manifestations. With his skills, not a single life would have been lost at Kokugoku. You poor chumps are headed straight to hell. For wanton killing. Boom, 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 boom. Obliterated. Barely drew his... We didn't even see him draw his sword. Like, oh my god. Oh, the rats. Guess I'm going to hell too. See? Like that. Amazing. Eye white purity style. Master. Seichi Samura. Contracted owner of the enchanted blade, Tobimune. Fuck yes. Yeah, this is the one in this issue of Jump with the blue box cover. This is so cool to have. One day I do want to buy all the Kagurabachi Jump magazines with it on the cover. Where here it is. There's the fucking panel of him obliterate for wanton killing. Getting to read this every week in physical must feel so awesome. But it definitely loses its quality near the end of this chapter. Sadly, I think the paper quality got worse for this chapter alone. Or no, it looks like it's for the rest of the magazine. Nope, never mind. New Age Exorcist looks phenomenal. Guess Kagurabachi just got the short end of the stick this issue. Alright. I love Tobimune's design. Fuck yeah. Alright, chapter 52. All we know about the Hishaku is that they've been gradually changing how they operate since about 4 years ago. Rumor has it they're a small elite group of sorcerers, but we can't be certain. They started to make bold moves 3 years ago. That's when they murdered Kunishige Rokuhira and the bearer of Cloud Gouger. When the Kamunabi mobilized, they went silent. We're doing everything we can to gather intel, but we still don't have a clear picture. Unfortunately, that's why we're constantly one step behind. We need to break that pattern. We've got to incapacitate the Hishaku. We need to know who they are, their goal, and their plans. I'm going to make this creep spill it. Nishiki. I'm glad you're raring to go. I've been really looking forward to this moment. I'm 18 too, same as you. So what? Killing people. I first learned about that option when I was 3, became etched in my bones. But the kids around me weren't like that. Up till now, I've never had anyone my age I'd considered a peer. Shihiro Rokuhira, you and I could be friends. Finally, we meet. When I turned 18, my hands were already covered in blood. And you're the same. Oh, damn, he went for the headshot. Nishiki headshot. Don't you dare equate me with you and your heinous deeds. We're equals. You can call me Hirohiko. Okay, guys, let's do this. Oh, his crane tech, his paper mache, not paper mache, his like origami technique is just so cool. He's gone. Where'd he go? Our counter N10 special forces. This means we can kill you. He was bluffing. Excuse me. Now, how to go about this? Nice. The Battle of Sano Island will begin shortly. Him just casually sitting down. Yo, been following your read-through on Twitch. You disappeared for a little bit. I'm glad you're back. Thanks, man. That actually means so much. Yeah, I'm back in a better headspace to read this series. My previous reactions, the 50 to 60, at least the last few chapters up until 60, it was, I just wasn't in the right headspace. I wasn't as excited as I usually am, but now I'm back and I'm rereading it in a better headspace, and then I'm going to catch up, and I can't wait. Especially rereading this, like seeing the betrayal and stuff all over again. It's good to have a reread. I'll let the assassins at Senkunsuku Temple handle Uraha, while I enjoy this. Is this your first time seeing this show? Yes, I've seen it before. We should be quiet. The hero Sasuke defeats the Black Ogre at the end of the story. He gets his family back and peace returns to the island, but overall the hero's dull and the stage fighting is amateurish. It's boring. Your stomach. It's bleeding. This? A guy with an enchanted blade cut me. You should watch out too. They're coming down right on us. Oh, his butterflies are very similar to Shihiro's fish. Like, he can, like, not communicate with them, but he can, like, integrate with them and see what they see. The Dattenseki weapon is definitely powerful. Without it, we wouldn't have defeated those Kokugoku guys. Ideally, they would have done it without me. The issue is the skill level of the wielder. To put it simply, if a total amateur doesn't know how to fight, doping will only get them so far. Yeah, if you're very skilled in sorcery and you are very proficient in a Dattenseki only puts them to your level, it's like it doesn't even matter. You need to be overpowering your opponent to actually do any sort of chance of beating them with a Dattenseki. Since we just hired a bunch of randos, their skill level was all over the place. Obviously, they weren't coordinated like the Kamunabi, but damn, Chihiro is 1v3ing Dattenseki. Well, it's good to hear that you're doing better. Hope you enjoy the read-through. Some crazy things are coming. No spoilers, though. I've seen some panels like of the latest stuff with Samura, and I cannot wait to get there. It just looks amazing, and thanks for the support, man. It means a lot. These three were rogue sorcerers I personally selected. They know how to fight. And as for coordination, these papers, is Hirohiko controlling them remotely? Not lethal, but highly precise. They're impeding me and guiding his allies. This means we can kill you. That was no bluff. Oh, spike him down. Now the ultimate challenger awaits. Here comes the bad guy. This is the good part. Oh, right when the Shimasen is getting hype, Chihiro comes down. Boom. Holy crap. This panel's so sick. Oh my god. Slice and like mid head slice. And kick. Oh, kick the arm. Blood raining down. The other problem with the Dotenseki is the short-term element. Sojo took his time getting to know the enchanted blade. In other words, the fact that they can only use the Dotenseki momentarily means they never achieve mastery. Still, though, you're unscathed. I guess I should have expected that from someone with 3 years of experience with an enchanted blade. Damn, the decapitation. It's like, at some points, it's like, it's crazy that this is shown in Jump. But so damn awesome. Oh, and that deadpan stare, that murderous glare. Eek! But now I have you here. I have countless weapons to leverage. You feel it, don't you? To the average person, you're a monster. Whose fault is that? Don't you see? I'm the only one. Don't you see? I'm the only one. I'm the only one who can understand you. Cut the BS. Hell yes. I'm just getting right into chapter 53. Oh, this color page, I love Hirohiko's design, man. I love his eyes. I love his hair. So damn cool. And this is probably one of the coolest color pages. Especially the glimpse of Uraha with Kumiyuri. Like, I wonder if we'll ever see that again. Obviously, if we get like a flashback arc at the war. But I wonder. It's just so beautiful to look at. Chapter 53, Darkness. Good. And after just watching me once, Chihiro's got the Rokuhira eyes. He'd learned swordsmanship from you real quick. He's still too young. The swordsmanship of a hero. Poke. What'd you do that for? I sense he was gazing at me in admiration. Just checking. Swinging a sword in real battle isn't that great. You're cutting people, not straw. Samura. Don't worry, Chihiro's smart. Don't get starry-eyed. We killed tons of people. I'm the only one who can understand you. We could be friends. What are you talking about? Do you want to kill me or not? Let's see. I want to kill you and I want to be friends. I think maybe we can become friends by trying to kill each other. I've never had a friend before, so I don't know, but I think that's right. That makes no sense. Oh, that's so cool. All you know how to do is run away. You have an enchanted blade. Unprotected close combat would be suicide. Besides, so much paper. He's completely concealed himself. I have to use whatever I can. Oh shit, everyone's just in a tsunami of paper. Getting lifted up. That would be so scary. The audience members. Gah, where is he? He can detect my location with the paper. He stays hidden and attacks with cranes. These cranes, they're strong enough to slash through a body. A direct hit would be lethal. Are you paralyzed yet? Perhaps your power to absorb doesn't apply to physical objects. The fact that you don't use it is my answer. If you use Kuro, you could clear the paper to see better, but you might also hurt innocent bystanders. You could use Nishiki to move around quickly, but the cranes chasing you would also hurt innocents. So, will you just hold your ground and focus on defending yourself with other people around you? With other people around you, you have to be careful with that sword. You're doomed to a death by 1,000 cuts. There's no way out. Don't worry. I'll show you the way through. Stay away! To the average person, you're a monster. In the play that was just interrupted, There's a scene where the enemy takes hostages. The hero, Sasuke, is paralyzed and the enemy gets away. But Sasuke is garbage. You can't worry about a hostage or two. In real life, you'd be dead. You're a killer, but at the moment of truth, you want to play the hero as if you weren't just a monster. Chihiro Okuhira, I want this to resonate with you. You're one of us. That's such interesting, but Sasuke is garbage. You can't worry about a hostage or two. Yeah, it's like, embrace that you're a killer. You know, just because innocents get involved does not really change. That's what you're trying to say. It's like, you still kill people. It's like, innocents don't really matter. They shouldn't matter to you. But it's like, I don't know, man. He's not on the same mindset and path as you are, so it's very different for him. But Sasuke is garbage. You can't worry about a hostage or two. In real life, you'd be dead. You're a killer, but at the moment of truth, you want to play the hero. As if you weren't just a monster. Chihiro Okuhira, I want this to resonate with you. You're one of us. Who will you sacrifice, Chihiro Okuhira? Come, let's battle to the death, just you and me. You're a Sasuke too, aren't you? Slash. Oh, damn, 1,000 slashes. The first time I cut a person, I couldn't stand to see the severed flesh. That's the other reason I blinded myself. That's the other reason I blinded myself. But that image is burned into my eyes. It never goes away. I could feel myself becoming a monster. But even so, you chose to wield an enchanted sword. To save everyone, right? This is always so interesting. Like, Samura definitely knew, like, he was doing it for the greater good, but he knew how he was going to feel. Like, this was not like, oh, I thought it was cool, but then I turned out I was a monster. It's like, no, he knew that he was going to become a monster, but a war was happening, so he had to take up the sword. But that image is burned into my eyes. It never goes away. I could feel myself becoming a monster. But even so, you chose to wield an enchanted sword to save everyone, right? Yes, I just had to keep flailing through the darkness. But that's not something to aspire to. I'm going to hell. Then instead of admiring you, I'll respect you. Great, you're welcome to do that. You're not trying to become a swordman anyway, right? Right. Oh, this panel's so sick. With the fortification of Nishiki, can he increase his body's resistance? But even so, still? Father and the sword bearers fought to protect others. They were definitely heroes, but they avoided that label because they felt guilty for their sins. Yeah, it's like, you can see them as a hero for what they did for you, but the people actually doing the work, they have a completely different mindset. They have a completely different view of things on actually doing it. It's like, it's very easy to just say someone is great, but it's like, they had to kill so much just for you to call them great. You know what I mean? It's not like they were doing this for your praise. They felt the awful things that they had to do. They didn't ask to just be called great. It's like, that's what the bystanders do. That's why they all say the same thing. You'll find your own path different from mine. Don't choose hell like us. It's like, damn, those are the heroes? The heroes are telling me to go down a different path and don't choose hell like us? It's like, holy crap, getting to know these people, getting to, know how the people that were in the war feel. It's completely different. Seeing their point of view and seeing their mindset, it's like, now Chihiro's on the front lines as well. Sorry, but I'm going down the same path too. It's like, yeah, he has to. Like, this is all the viewpoint before Rokuhira died, before Kunishige died. It's like, yeah, just be normal, just live your own life, choose your path. But it's like, no, the path that befell in front of me of my father dying, it's like, no, I'm going down the same war path that you guys are. Kuro, like, he has to fight. Like, he's fighting for his conviction. You know, they fought for their conviction. They were fighting to protect the innocent from, you know, those people in the war. And now it's like, no, I'm going down the same path you guys are going down to avenge my father and protect the innocent. I'm putting so much on my back as the son of Kunishige, and he accepts it. Like this, he's not new to this. He's been down this path for more than 3 years. He just got on it now because they had no information about the Hishaku. You know, before chapter 1, that was the first thing they found in 3 years of looking. It's like he's on that path now. Kuro. Oh, hell yeah. I wonder how Hokuzono did this. Like, I wonder how long it took him to do all this black. Took your arm. You didn't even see it coming. What happened? Don't worry, I'm a sinner too. The first time I killed a person, I accepted that I'm a monster. The least I can do is refrain from causing harm to others, and take you Hishaku bastards the hell with me. Now, talk. I wonder if we're ever going to see Shihiro's first kill. I honestly do wonder that. Because I'm very curious on the first... Because was it just like a regular Yakuza guy? Like, I wonder. Because we see him as a kid, like, before all this started. And he's like, you know, he's chill. I have a feeling it was, like, hard for him. Or maybe it was easy. Maybe the person was that screwed up. It's like, no, I have to become like this. I accept that I'm going to become like this, and I'm going to. The least I can do is refrain from causing harm to others, and take you Hishaku bastards the hell with me. You know, it's like, I'm killing, but I have more conviction on my back to kill. I'm protecting the innocent. I'm not just killing. I'm killing the bad guys and protecting people. It's like, I will do both. Like, I accept that I'm a killer, you know, but I'm here to help as well. And it's very awesome to see that. I got the basic gist of the Kamunabi strategy. Chapter 54, Friendship. They're shoring up their fighting power at each fortress in anticipation of an attack. And if they're willing to incorporate a maverick like Shihiro Rokuhira as a part of that, then they're clearly stretched thin. What I haven't pinpointed is Togashiba's position. There's a whole range of skill levels in the world of sorcerers. He's at the very pinnacle. Hell yeah, I'm so excited. I love Shiba. I love him. I love the whole story hyping him up. We really struggled to get past him 3 years ago. I'll keep searching. Ooh. I wonder where Shiba was when they infiltrated, because they probably had to plan that shit. Like, very much plan that shit. In any case, the Kamunabi still refuses to divert manpower from their Tokyo HQ. It must be to protect the Sword Master. They must be harboring him somewhere in Tokyo. Those old goats have ironclad defenses. We'll need at least an enchanted blade to infiltrate their HQ. Then it all hinges on killing a contracted sword bearer. Is this really wise? Entrusting Hirohiko with such a crucial mission? What's the matter? Hirohiko managed to catch up to Uraha, but then that fool. Gonna have a little fun with Shihiro Rokuhira. Uraha's headed for the temple, watching a play. Well, he's still controlling the troops, right? Then there's no problem. In fact, it's a good opportunity. Huh? Hirohiko's gifts in battle are invaluable. His sorcery can hardly be called powerful, but he's evolved it to an amazing extent. He'll master an enchanted blade quickly. But I haven't let him experience the world much yet, so he's still psychologically immature. It'll be good for him to interact with Shihiro Rokuhira some before he obtains the enchanted blade. But we've put so much into setting this up. What if Hirohiko blows it? Don't worry, we have a number of backup plans, including our trump card. Oh, well, we know what that one is. Oh, shit. We'll set this up so he can afford to screw up. No need to stress. So, damn, he's setting him up to be destroyed so he can evolve. That's so screwed up. Both of his arms are gone. For here, Hiko, screwing up, losing a battle, and learning how the enemy thinks. All of that is a good learning experience. Now spill it. Everything. Kuro. After he took the onslaught of my cranes, suddenly everything went black. What did you do? You were detecting my location by filling the air with paper. I just did the same. I filled the space with goldfish and detected your position as they took over the visual field. If you could do that, why let the cranes slash you up? I saw that you don't always make those papers into cranes. You need the time within to reach to fold them, don't you? You need to have time within reach to fold them, don't you? And you can only use that firepower once. After they've attacked, the cranes died. I didn't use Kuro to fill the space initially, because if you had any cranes left over, you might get desperate and attack an innocent bystander. So I chose to leave myself open and let all of those cranes use themselves up, and then... Why? Why would you go to such extremes just to protect them? In the end, they're nothing like us. So long as they're safe, I don't care. Doesn't matter how they see me. Killing is horrible. Yes, we're both killers, but... I don't get it. Like me, his sole purpose in life is to kill. Now we finally meet, then why? Killing is horrible. Yes, we're both killers, but I refuse to accept your ways. I don't get it, but killing is killing. Yeah, but his conviction is all that matters to him. And it's, like I said, it's evolved. It was just, I need to avenge my father and get the enchanted blades. Now it's, like, after Rakuzaichi and some of the stuff with Sojo, with Char, it's like, no, I need to protect the innocent. They don't deserve any of this. Like, I'm gonna murder the bad guys, but they don't deserve any of this. Face me. Not all killing is the same. If all killing was equivalent to what you guys do, I'd be not all killing is the same. I refuse to accept that. If all killing was equivalent to what you guys do, I'd be betraying the beliefs of my heroes. But you're like me. Why don't you understand? If we can't meet each other and connect, we're the same. No. That's why we seek to kill each other. I get it. We seek to kill each other because we're different. That's why when we meet, we fight to the death. With everything we've got, this is friendship. Damn, what a fucked up world this guy lives in. The Hishaku is a small group of 10 sorcerers. You said to talk. Continue. Our leader is a man called Yura. You met him at the Rakuzaichi. Our current plan, as you know, is to attack the fortresses. For this operation, we hired 68 outside sorcerers. We had 34 Dotenseki weapons in our stockpile. And for this task, I was given total command of all of our forces, including the Hishaku members. Well, interesting move. Security has been beefed up at each fortress. I'm sure they've reinforced their other countermeasures, too. I think it's a smart move. Well, it's a smart move, but it's also a gamble. We deployed just enough firepower to match 4 fortresses. It's just like him to place an all-or-nothing bet. I love it. To invest so much in Senkinsuji Temple, clearly he's extremely resistant to using our trump card. Damn, so they... Wait, really? Well, it's a smart move, but it's also a gamble. We deployed just enough firepower to match 4 fortresses. It's just like him to place an all-or-nothing bet. I love it. To invest so much in Senkinsuji Temple, clearly he's extremely resistant to using our trump card. Damn, there's so many people. Master Samura, the enemy forces are surging! Oak Tree Man. Hatshaku. There we go. Oh, damn. I forgot how big those roots were. For personal reasons, I dispatched all of that fighting power to Senkinsuji. I'm sorry for showing up without a proper weapon, But now everything's ready. Soon we'll be on the same playing field. Then we can really battle to the death as equals. Damn, yeah, Yura is very smart. Because if he just got the Enchanted Blade here, he would just probably get obliterated. But him wanting to fight Chihiro as equals, thinking he understands what friendship is, it's going to boost his understanding of everything. And he's going to evolve from this. The enemy is pouring in. They'll reach here as well. This is bad. We should focus on evacuating. He can't recover while we're on the move. It's only been 10 minutes. How are the preparations? Coming along, almost there. That was close. Whoops. Talk about bad karma. That's okay. I'm about to dole out your punishment. Hell yes. I love the hat Shaku guy's design. Like, oh my god, he has such a... And I remember reading the first chapter, my mom read it, and she's like, is this a mask? I'm like, hey, it could be. I'm looking at it, I'm like, I could see it being a mask, but we'll never know. Like, maybe it's a very high-tech mask where it, like, moves with your face. It's not like like a mask where the mouth doesn't move. But I could definitely see it being a mask, but it's still so damn cool. Chapter 55. Alright. Almost caught up to 60. Almost done with the reread. I'm sure you can sense this yourself. Spirit energy exhaustion is different from physical injuries. 30 minutes is just the minimum of recovery time you'll need to use your sorcery again without risk. It's only been about 10 minutes. Risk? It could damage your brain so that you could never use sorcery again. Worst case, you could die. Bzz, bzz. It's Chihiro. Apparently all the enemy forces are focused on Senkinsuji Temple, if that's true. We need to evacuate you quickly. Fura, get these two to the emergency exit. Right. What about Mr. Samura? We'll join him in the battle, whether he likes it or not. Please! If he's fighting, the best thing to do is nothing. But if we join him... Never mind that. The situation's changed. Leave it to them. The Makizumi... See... They switched it up already. Leave it to the Makizumi. Or... Wait, what? Never mind that. The situation's changed. Leave it to them. The Makizumi are... Oh my god, this pacing. The Makizumi are a special force dedicated to Mr. Samura. Or the Masumi. Commander, wake up. Out of bed. Just a little more rest. I need my rest. I'm a growing boy. Physically, anyway. Get up. Your master's in danger. Do you want him to die? I'm gonna need to get fired up. He just eats the candy cigarette. That's so cute. I think Todd Haberkorn, the voice of Natsu, would be the perfect voice for this kid. Or kid, quote unquote. You're squirming like maggots. Get down here so I can exterminate you. We're not idiots. It takes special tactics to battle a legendary warrior. Oh, explosions and smoke? Obliterated. Even when we distract his senses, he'll pick up on hostile energy. Well then. Damn, the hack... Okay, so the hack guy's powers is the trees. Like, he is very much like Green Bull from One Piece. And Yura uses the trees as well, so I'm guessing Yura and the hat guy are brothers. Or at least from the same family. Maybe like an uncle or a cousin. I don't know. The pine. He can't react to something with no will. Okay, so it's a pine. Okay. We'll use its undulations. Damn, he's getting surrounded. Those sonic booms, they're using them against Mr. Samura. All this noise must be dulling Mr. Samura's echolocation abilities. He can detect the enemy through a synthesis of acute attunement to sound and smell and to hostile energy. If we join the battle, we'll make it worse. Our familiar smells will mix with the gunpowder smoke and confuse him. If we fight, we'll make sounds and give off hostile energy. we'll get mixed up with the enemy. Worst case, Mr. Samura could shed it. You'll get yourselves killed. Oh, here they come. But they have special techniques. Only them. Stealth. They use the ninja arts. They've neutralized their scent, and during battle, they nullify all sounds and hostile energy. Thus, they don't exist on Mr. Samura's battlefield. Without interfering with his ability to detect the enemy, they simply remove obstacles. Through these special techniques, the enemy is being diminished. This is... Hey, it's you guys. Bingo. Well, if you're gonna do this, just don't get yourselves killed. They're the only ones who can fight alongside Master Samura. Kamunabi Ninja Force, Elite. Samura Bodyguards. The Makizumi or the Masumi, whichever one. So damn cool. I love their designs. They're simple but unique. Like, especially her little like mark under her eye. And the way they just surround them is so sick. Oh, just a sec. Okay, there we go. But this panel's so sick. Just a sec. Okay, there we go. It's so damn cool. Like, the parallels between these two panels, you know, they're here, but in his echolocation, they're not here. Oh my god, the anime's gonna do that so damn cool. The Makizumi. But the big guy doesn't appear. Oh, wait, no, he's right here. I'm dumb. This way! Oh, obliterated. We're dwindling. Can we withstand all the enemy forces? At this rate, there's only one way out. Or there's only one way, but we're too overwhelmed. If we just had even one more fighter. The back exit's blocked too! How wonderful, like lambs to the slaughter. Gah, I have to fight too. I love their fighting style. You know, the eye white purity style. If we join the battle, we'll make it worse. We'll get mixed up with the enemy. Worst case, Mr. Samura could. What's he doing? He'll get himself killed. Eye white purity style. Samura, Seichi, and Uraha. How many times do you think I've watched your technique? Boom! Oh my god, that's such a cool double spread. Uraha, son of a... He anticipated Mr. Samura's swordplay. Yeah, he, like, ducked right under it. If he didn't duck, he would have been, like, obliterated along with the guy. But, like, oh, his hair got cut. He went right under that and skidded. Oh, hell yeah. He joined the fight knowing he'd be mistaken for the enemy. That was close. Don't worry, just do your thing. I'll adapt to you. You cocky little. It's going to work. Help them. Oh, Mandela? That Mandela, what's it good for? It's a transport Mandela. It'll take you to the front of the Senkinsuji. It's not far, but with the fighting concentrated in here, it should be enough for you to escape. We've got to get you and the two sword bearers out of here. What about you guys? We've got to keep their attention focused on the inside of the temple. We'll stay here and fight. You mean, if it's true that the Hishaku have invested all of their dispendable forces here, then that's good for us. If we can protect the sword bearers while exhausting their Dattenseki weapons, that'll make a big difference. It'll buy us time for you to recover. Even if we sacrifice ourselves, that's our job. I'm the only one. Wait. Huh? I'm the only one who hasn't risked his life yet. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no, he'd probably say, like, I'm the only one who hasn't risked his life yet. Oh, hell yeah, Hakuri. I mean, we have Gachi Akuda coming out tomorrow, and I remember being with that series since chapter 1. I haven't read it in a very long time. It's probably like 100 chapters more than I even read, but it's like, seeing that anime, thinking back to when chapter 1 first came out, seeing the first color page and be like, oh, the anime for this is going to be sick when it comes out. And now it's coming out, and it's apparently very good, which is awesome to see, because it deserves that. Ooh, I can't wait. This color page is amazing. Is this a glimpse of what Hakuri is going to look like in the future? Like, is he going to get Kiora Sazanami level drip? Because if he does, this looks amazing. Like, this, like, look, he's literally, like, summoning swords from the storehouse. This has to be a glimpse of, like, the future. Like, genuinely, this has to be. What? Yes, is that... There we go. Yeah, this has to be a glimpse of the future. And this cold look on his face, like, he is dead serious. Like, he is not cowering right now. He's not thinking he's useless. He's like, he knows his potential right here. This has to be a glimpse into the future. Like, holy crap. I love Kagurabachi, man! And that mask, that's the Sazanami storehouse mask. Oh my god. Like, we have to learn more about the first monarch that was like Hakuri, that had Iso and the storehouse. So it's like, if this is the future, he has to have, like, learned something about the first monarch, and it's like, yeah, I know what's up now. Because holy crap, he is just so damn cool. 30 minutes is just the minimum of recovery time you'll need to use your sorcery again without risk. It's only been about 10 minutes. Risk? It could damage your brain so you could never use sorcery again. Worst case, you could die. I'm the only one who hasn't risked his life yet. Oh, a little voice crack there. I first have to touch Mr. Samura or Mr. Saura and register them. Wait! If you overdo it now, you'll... Collapsed. It didn't work, but that's fine. You're not the one who should be pushing yourself right now. We'll need your powers later. For now. Seeing them all in the background just be badass. Oh my god, this is gonna be so cool. Cygames pictures, I know they're gonna do it justice. I know they are. I need to watch the night Hikaru died, that new anime on Netflix that's done by them. Apparently it's amazing. Like, animation-wise especially, and I'm like... This is gonna be great. You're certainly persistent, however. Oh. Have these guys been brainwashed? They look like zombies. Teamwork is pointless against their sheer numbers. This is our limit. Only 4 can use the transport Mandela. They're going berserk with the Dattenseki right now. We need to at least get the sword bearers out of here. As for the rest of us, the Makizumi are a family of ninja that goes back centuries. In each generation, they attend their chosen master and dedicate themselves faithfully and selflessly, serving as tools to protect. In the Seitei War, they served the organization that would later become the Kamunabi. That's going to be crazy to see. The early day, the group that probably became the Kamunabi. I have a lot of theories on the Kamunabi because... there's definitely so much that probably hasn't been said yet. Like, I think like the head of the Kamunabi, the guy with the big beard, like we're probably gonna see him be like a badass in the Seitei War, like some fucking barbarian, like Uvo from Hunter x Hunter type shit. And then once they win the war, it's like, oh, okay, we did it. We're taking over now. We're in charge. The hell are any of you gonna do? You know what I mean? It's like they probably just took over. It's like, yeah, we're sorcerers. We're going to win. Oh, I need to turn these on. And yeah, it's going to be crazy. I can already tell. Nearly all of them sacrificed their lives in the line of duty. Their descendants continued to serve the Kamunabi after the war. So they're basically just hired bodyguards. We are tools to protect our master. This is excessive. Huh? Object all you like, but we've been charged with your protection. You're our new master. The guardians of the fortresses have been selected for compatibility with the sword bearers. The Makizumi didn't have a deep connection with Samura, but we're the only ones who can fight alongside you. Without your enchanted blade, you'll need help. I don't mind bodyguards, it's all the rest. In the past 2 weeks since I've arrived, the moment my stomach growls, a meal appears. If there's a bug, the moment I recoil, it's gone. That's such a funny scene. This little dude just grabbing the bug in the bathroom. The second I wake up, the curtains open. All of this covert stuff, it's you guys, right? You're too overprotective. Our job also entails seeing to your needs. It's way too much. Don't worry, we'll do anything. We're ninja, we don't need your empathy. Think of us as tools. In an emergency, we'll lay down our lives for you. I'm saying cut it out. I'm sure you're crazy skilled and all, but you're just kids. I'm over 20. 20-somethings are still kids. I'm not into youngsters sacrificing themselves for an old geezer like me. If you want to serve me, cut the tools crap. No sacrificing yourselves. If we're gonna live at Senkinsuchi together, we're gonna impose on each other. Alright, we're gonna shred them all! Do you really think Mr. Samura would allow us to transport him? No, not him. He won't let us die for him. But with this many enemies, he won't relent. Boat collapse? Hey, there's no time to hesitate! Looks like the building's reached its limit. Let's finish this. Oh, with his senses overwhelmed by the noise and smoke, the only guiding light available is bloodlust. Samura will orient toward that glimmer. His only beacon in the chaos, Samura will follow it. That's so cool. Ting! What the? Forgive me, Mr. Samura. He won't relent, but I can guide him with my bloodlust. There's no time to hesitate! Thank you. Hey, wait! I'm going back in. No, I can't allow it. What? We're taking Hakuri and going down the cliff. It's okay. It's about to get dark, and we can escape into the darkness. It's the only victory they can reap in exchange for their lives. Did you really think they were just throwing their lives away as tools? Mr. Samura, you never allowed us to exert ourselves for you. You refused to let us sacrifice our lives for you. That's how you are. All the more reason. We're ninja. We don't need your empathy. We refuse to let you die. They're fighting desperately to prevent the enemy from reaching us. Unfortunately, the best way you can honor them is surviving. You better survive or we'll curse you! As bearers of the enchanted blades, our lives are gravely consequential. Oh, shut up. I don't need a lecture. What I need is... Oh, grabbed his hand. This. Toby Mooney. Crow. Oh shoot. The feathers obliterate. They're kind of like the fishes, kinda. Hey, what's happening? Someone's attacking. I don't know what this is. Oh, decapitated, sliced in half. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. You guys are fired. This chapter was always so damn cool, man. Like, genuinely, it's always been so damn cool. So yeah, he like got his weapon, like sped back in there and did like the go ahead of all of you, and then sheath, the feathers followed, and then sliced all of you. Boom, 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 boom. Such a badass design, man. I could look at this for so long, but Urha's words, as bearers of the enchanted blades, our lives are gravely consequential, and that pissed him off. I don't need a lecture. What I need is... I wonder what he was going to say here. Because I don't think it was just get the enchanted blade. What I need is my enchanted blade. But I do wonder what he was going to say here, because, we obviously learn with his heel turn, with his betrayal, that he does not look at them as heroes. But like he looks at his lives as someone that should die. He does not look at themselves as heroes. I don't need a lecture. What I need is... Maybe he was going to say what I need is youngsters not dying for people like us. Maybe that's what he was going to say. Something along those lines. Where it's like, what I need is the young to not die for us. What I need is people not sacrificing themselves for people like us. Or people like me, he would probably say. But he got his enchanted blade. It's like, oh shit, I can get my shit done now. Crow. Obliterated. You guys are fired. So damn cool. Yeah, okay, on the next chapter. I can't stay looking at that for too long, because I won't move along. Blug blug. Oh, yep, it took the sword. Huh? Gah. Oh, that one wing. That wing is so cool, man. That wing is so damn cool. What was that? This amount, it's impossible. What just happened? That's Toby Mooney. Where did that tree bastard go? A master's wielding of an enchanted blade. It was so fast I couldn't even see it. This will rile up the playing field. I wonder if I'm in trouble now. Bye-bye. I'm guessing that teleportation technique has something to do with their fire mark. I'm guessing. Or maybe because no one else has really used this teleportation. I think if that was like an easy thing to learn, they would have everyone would be doing it. Mr. Samura, sorry you had to save us. Thank him. Hey, you okay? Mr. Urha, I'll transport the Kurumiyuri too. I feel like I've got one more in me. Dude, I cannot wait for the anime to come out and see the anime reactors, see him get Toby Mooney back, thinking it's like, oh, the playing field's turned, and then by the end of this, it's like, oh, shit. Maybe he shouldn't have gotten it. You're hallucinating from the adrenaline. With how much blood you're losing, your system is clearly overtaxed. Don't push it any further. You need treatment immediately. There's no need to rush. From what Shihiro said, the Hishaku's force is depleted.
We can head to another fortress and treat you soon enough. We'll get back all of the enchanted blades from the Hishaku. Well, we have Mr. Samura armed with Toby Mune. You won't need bodyguards anymore. Yeah, I said you guys are fired. Oh yeah, Urha says let's go. Seriously? Absolutely. You almost got yourselves killed. Is everyone alright? Rio Fura, 22 years old. Damn, I'm a year older than this guy. It's crazy to think about. He came to work at this fortress 3 years ago. This was his first assignment as a guard. Oh, and that's a really gruesome way to go. Getting a fucking ply of wood just stabbed through you, and that thing's huge. Ugh. Does he have a family? He has a sister who's 8 years younger. There's no cost to live here, so he sent her his earnings. As bearers of the enchanted blades, our lives are gravely consequential. He didn't die in vain. Yeah, those words that Urha said to him, that probably put him a little bit on edge. He probably did not like those words. As bearers of the enchanted blades, our lives are gravely consequential. It's like, I don't know, man. We were war criminals. He didn't die in vain. He fought valiantly to protect the contracted sword bearers. This is a major turning point. No, unfortunately, this is just the start. Chapter 57, Collapse. Ooh, I love title cards in the middle of chapters. We failed. They got Toby Mune. Hakari. Well, that just changes the path. The destination remains the same. We'll kill the sword master and Yura will wield the Shinuchi. You don't have a lot of options, do you? We won't let a single contractor bearer die. Or, you don't have a lot of options, do you? We won't let a single contracted bearer die. Right, you have to protect those heroes, huh? This is exactly why Yura called you green. You're still too green to harvest. Hey, have you heard of school? You know what they teach there? It's a cozy place where neither of us belong. They teach that the swordmaster and all the contracted sword bearers are heroes, like Kunishige Rokuhira. The swordmaster led the other 5 sword bearers in protecting the world, or in protecting the people with the great powers of the enchanted blade, and their wonderful achievements led to peace in this country. Yeah, that's what I was taught too. No, when it came to the Shinuchi, Dad always clammed up. About the swordmaster too. Everything I learned about the Shinuchi came from books. You only have surface knowledge, right? No, you know. You witnessed the Shinuchi's power at the Rakuzaichi, didn't you? What are you getting at? Honestly, when I just saw the tip of the Shinuchi's power for the first time, I was overcome with doubts. The power of the heroes who saved the country? Was that power really about saving people? Yeah, it did not look like a superhero power. It looked like something a villain would have. I thought the reason they keep the Swordmaster under ironclad security, we can't let anyone ever use again. I thought the reason they keep the Swordmaster under ironclad security, and the reason my dad said that, was that the Shinuchi's power were too terrible and had to be contained. But when Kiora wielded it, Kiora, I felt someone else inside of him. What if it wasn't the Shinuchi itself that was out of control, but the Swordmaster? And what Father was hiding was something more crucial. Right, you have to protect those heroes, huh? Are you saying the Swordmaster isn't a hero who should be protected? God, it's been non-stop today. Damn, so the connection between... I personally think what this series is building up to is the Swordmaster and Magatsumi to be the evil version of Shihiro and Enten. Like, they have such a good bond. They have a perfect bond that, you know, Shihiro's the good guy and Swordmaster's the bad guy, but they are just as equally bonded to their enchanted blades. So I think the Swordmaster is going to be the final villain, or like the main villain. Because I mean, he can like straight up, like, we saw Shihiro in the Rakuzaichi arc like connect with his sword when he was taking the sword house. Like, he was still connected to it. So the power and the connection and bonds between Magatsumi and the Swords Master must be so crazy that even, like, just holding it, you go under their control. What if it wasn't the Shinichi itself that was out of control, but the Sword Master? Yeah. Yeah, I have so many theories about the Sword Master. Like so many. What if the sword is the bad guy? Like, I think about that. Like, what if the sword, like the sword thing in the prison with like the baggy eyes, the blackened eyes. What if that's the sword? What if they fought? What if the sword took control over the sword master? Like, something like that. Are you saying the sword master and the hero should be protected? God, it's been non-stop today. My brain's in total disarray. At least that's what Samura thinks. That's why he made a pact with Yura 3 years ago. No matter what the truth is about the sword master. If the Shinichi is released and you guys are able to use it, you'll destroy this country. To keep that from happening, we can't let any of the contracted sword bearers die. Yeah, you keep saying that. Things are already in motion. I get why you're all fired up. You know what Samura said? The contracted sword bearers should die. Mr. Samura said that? I just had to keep flailing through the darkness. No, Mr. Samura, look, don't think too hard about it. We just have to fight each other to the death, right? Not yet. Now! Ting! Huh? The sword master, I think, is going to be the final villain. Like, genuinely. Kumi-Yuri. The faceless geisha. He's thinking about Mr. Uraha. And Hakuri's transporting Shihiro here. But yeah, the sword master was definitely controlling. But imagine what if it wasn't the Shinichi itself that was out of control, but the sword bearer? But what if they are just so perfect for each other? You know what I mean? Alright, chapter 58. We're almost caught up for this stream, and then I'm gonna do the rest. Kumi-Yuri, it can't be. 7 minutes earlier. Senkinsuji Eastern Gate. Are you okay, Hakuri? I gave you first aid. We can't fully treat you now. The best thing is to rest. Of course, your powers are essential to the Kamunabi, but also, for your own sake, you should know this. Pushing yourself too hard is dangerous. But thank you. We might never have seen Mr. Samura again. We can catch our breath now. Even if it takes a toll... Even if it takes a while to treat you, or worst case, you never get better. Not that. The enemy forces are depleted, probably. And we have Mr. Samura with Tobimune on our side. There's no need to rush. Oh, fall asleep. And then wake up on the ground. Huh? What's this all about, Mr. Samura? There's no blood. Are they just all unconscious? Have you gone mad? I'm perfectly sane, Uraha. Since you got here, we haven't had a proper chance to talk. Listen, say we keep this up and recover all the enchanted blades. Does that solve anything? If it were that simple, Rokuhira wouldn't have needed to lock away the enchanted blades after the war. Huh? I haven't held the enchanted blade Tobimune in 18 years. If If I'm to wield this again in Kunishige Rokuhira's name, I have to root out all evil and protect the weak. Right, that's why you need that sword, to fight the Hishaku. They killed Mr. Rokuhira. They're evil. Yes, but there is an evil far filthier than the Hishaku. That must be punished, even if it takes colluding with the Hishaku. Colluding with the Hishaku? Evil? I'm talking about us, the sword bearers. Uraha. 18 years ago, we covered up what happened there. What happened there? We buried our crimes, and Rokuhira and the rest of us were lauded as heroes. If that's what it took to restore society, we accepted that. And then youngsters who thought us to be heroes died to protect us from the Hishaku. They will continue to put their lives on the line for us. Their deaths versus our just deserts. There's no need to weigh the two, is there? All 5 sword bearers, including me, will die by my hand. Unlike the Hishaku, with Tobimune I can slay just the sword bearers and spare their protectors. But if you kill me, the Hishaku will be able to use the Kurmiyuri. Is that what you want? They're the ones who killed Mr. Rokuhira. I'll only let them use it briefly to kill the Swordmaster. After that, I'll kill them all. I won't let them do harm with the enchanted blades. In fact, it's a convenient way to smoke out the blades. I told you, I intend to root out evil. Could the Hishaku outdo him with an enchanted blade? The chances are slim. I believe him. I won't let them do harm with the enchanted blades. I believe him. We settle everything connected to the enchanted blades, and we keep the kids out of it. Only the evildoers die. I understand where you're coming from. But those people died for me. I can't just throw away my life. I can't stand Mr. Uraha. Mr. Uraha will be killed, all because I transported Tobimune. Oh, put that sword down. Grab a normal one. It's just our egos. All that remains is to battle to the death. Oh, draw. But no, his conviction. Wait, Shihiro. I white purity style. Shing. Boom. I also love the shot of like the school, because not only is it showing like where they were, it kind of shows them both using the I white purity style instead of them being like, I white purity style. Sing. It just cuts to the school because they're both using it. Boom. Yeah, you aren't better than Mr. Samura, your master. It's my fault. If only I'd pushed myself and transported Kumiyuri. Oh no, quick. I have to. Oh, grabbing Tobimune. You're going to shoulder this alone? Yes. Nobody else has to endure this hell. So he feels like he's on like a righteous path because he's all about like Buddha and stuff. It's like, I am going to hell. I will embrace this. But it's like Shihiro's on that path too. Like his battle with Hirohiko, it's like, no, I embrace being a killer. I'm fighting for my conviction to avenge my father, to get the blades back and protect this country, to root out evil and protect the weak. They're both doing this. But Shihiro's the son of Kunishige, and he will carry all of that with Enten. And it's just crazy that he's just stabbing him in the side. Yes, nobody else has to endure this hell. Shing. That's just crazy. That's so fucked up to do to your student, basically. Chapter 58, Reunion. You sure are drenched in the stench of blood, Shihiro. Oh my goodness. Chapter 58, Reunion. In a way, like, the thing with Samura and Shihiro is that, like, they both have their,
like positions with their convictions. Like Samura was one of the front runners on the battlefield during the Seitei War, and Shihiro is the son of Kunishige Rokuhira. Like, they both have huge roles for their convictions. It's not just like, oh, I want to avenge Kunishige because, like, I'm some random dude. It's like, no. This is the son. This is a person who witnessed his dad's murder, and the second he said, I'm, like, when we cut back to chapter 2, when he's sitting there, it's like, I will show them how my father loved the katana, how much it meant to them. Like, that second cemented his path. It was not just like, oh, I'm going to avenge my dad now. It's like, no. Once the day he died 3 years ago, that was set on his path. Like, it was not just out of the blue, nowhere. Like, he's been on this path for a while. It is not some random thing for him. He's caring a lot, and he's grown a lot from his convictions. Like, Samura might not know that. He just looks at him as the kid that's just trying to avenge his dad, but it's like, no. He fought people like Sojo. He confronted, sorcery traditions as the Rakuzaichi. Like, he developed so much, and his conviction and his goal has grown so much more. He's working with the Kamunabi. Like, it is not just, I want to avenge my dad. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm doing this for nothing. Just that. It's like, no. He's protecting the innocent. He's protecting his country. He's carrying the will of his dad on his back of rooting out evil and protecting the weak as his son. Like, he looks at his dad as a hero, but he's also in that position, in the same as Samura, of knowing the truth. Like, he's not some random bystander. It's like, oh, yeah, they won. They're heroes. Cool. It's like, no. I'm the son of the person who made the weapons for that hero. I'm the son of a hero. I am in the position to know everything, unlike some random bystander. You know what I mean? Like, Shihiro's on his path, and he knows what he's doing. Like, when he fought Hirohiko, it's like, I'm already going to hell. I've been on this path for 3 years. This is not some new shit for me. Chapter 15. Oh, right. I remember reading this. I'm just gonna skip it. I did read it in the original videos though, so go check that out if you haven't. Oh, what a beautiful color page with the Masumi. Chapter 59, Blackout. You sure are drenched in the stench of blood, Shihiro. What? Mr. Samura? Killed Mr. Uraha? Why? Hakuri's okay. Huh? He's not dead. But this... was it you? Are you saying the Swordmaster isn't a hero who should be protected? The contracted sword bearers should die. What? The Hishaku killed my father. Tell him he's the hero. What possible reason could there be to let them get the enchanted blades? Revenge? I heard the rumors at the fortress, so that's the 7th enchanted blade. I'll handle the rest. You lay down that sword. The hell I will. The hell I will. If you're an enemy, then I'll kill you too. Then I'll kill you. I have to. I'll do it. Oof. You don't have to do anything now. This is the problem. Yeah, like I said, he's just looking at him like the same kid that's just on a simple revenge path. It's like, I'll take care of it. I'm a war criminal. I was on the front end of the war. I know all the sins. I know all the, I'm a person that was there, so I have to deal with it myself. But it's like I said, Shihiro is not just some kid on revenge. He has grown so much through his journey through this series, meeting people like Sojo, seeing the Rakuzaichi. Like, he's just not, I need to get my swords and get revenge. It's like, no. His convictions are just as not valuable, just as strong as his, and even stronger. Like he's the son. Like he might be a hero that fought in the war, but Shihiro's the son of the sword maker. Like he's both worlds. He's a regular innocent kid with his hero blacksmith dad, but he's also on a path the same as Samura's as a warrior. Like he's been doing this, he's been training with the enchanted blade for a while. And his enchanted blade is probably the culmination of dealing with the problems Samura is trying to burden him on himself. But I have a feeling Shihiro's conviction and his ideology of the journey he's been on, who he is going to succeed in succeeding in where Samura's is and more. You know what I mean? Like Shihiro is going on the same path as him and will go even farther. Like, yeah, that we'll see. This is the problem. Tsyum. Shihiro, took you long enough, Shiba. Ura, so the Kumayuri is already... Samura, why? The Hishaku know about our sins. They intend to tear off the lid and bring this country down. The curse that forever binds us, as long as we continue to live as heroes. So you haven't told Shihiro. He's better off not knowing. This is the end. Shihiro. Shihiro! Shihiro! 2 hours later, contracted sword bearers Yoji Uraha, Shihiro Rokuhira, both confirmed dead. Shihiro suddenly disappeared right before my eyes. Just when it was getting good. Getting good? You lost both arms. I think you're lucky that Shihiro got sent to Senkinsuji. Think about it. Huh? Yeah, too bad. But Shihiro Rokuhiro is really strong in many ways. Yura, why won't you let me wield Kumayuri? I wanted to at least try it. Just in case he's coming. Here? You told him where we are? No, but what we're dealing with, the enchanted blade bearer who controlled the war. Owl. Still one of the coldest and creepiest panels. Like, this just conveys so much. Like, it's disturbing, it's cool. Like, oh my god. Imagine looking up and seeing this shit. Our freedom will be curbed for a while. The enchanted blade bearer who controlled the war. Yeah, Samura is a beast, I can already tell. Creak. What? What kind of plan was all that? All those people didn't have to die. What was all what about? What was what all about? The ends justify the means. We liberated those enchanted blades. We depleted Hakuri Sazanami. He'd cause a lot of headaches if he was in good shape. If you'd just given me my enchanted blade from the start, you were a trump card we wanted to keep in reserve. You're a risky move for us. Some among us were resistant to involving an outsider. Have it your way. But you'd better make good on your promise. Oh, they're like promise threads are buzzing. Of course, as long as you kill the remaining contracted sword bearers, we made a pinky promise that's unbreakable. Right after Kunishige Rokuhiro was killed, Yura went straight to Samura's house and made a contract. He'd help kill the contracted sword bearers under the following conditions: reveal the identities of all 10 members of the Hishaku, reveal the identity of the Kaminami insider who leaked Rokuhiro's location, reveal the whereabouts of the enchanted blades. Yeah, so it's really like Samura's trying to get like a clean slate. Like, I'll kill all the bad guys, but I'll also kill all the war criminals that were deemed as heroes, to the point where people are so people respect them so much they'll die for them.
it's like, yeah, no, I'm tearing down both sides. You've certainly gone all out, killing Shihiro Rokuhira even. Huh? He was going to get in the way. There was no getting around that. The deep sins of the contracted bears must be punished. Your conviction is quite strong. Of course. However, you killed Shihiro? But he and I were going to battle to the death. I'd finally made a friend. I will avenge Shihiro, master, or I will avenge Shihiro, mister. I'll kill you. I swear I'll kill you. I don't know what you're freaking out about, but don't worry, little pipsqueak. Don't worry, little pipsqueak. Now contracted to Kumiyuri. How did he know? Do I smell like Kumiyuri? To fulfill the contract after we kill the sword bearers, I'll battle you all to the death. Damn. To fulfill the contract after we kill all the sword bearers, I'll battle you all to the death. Yes, that's the risky part of this contract. With this guy's help, killing the contracted sword bearers is much easier. It's what happens after that, the information he gets through this agreement. As far as he's concerned, the purpose of this contract to him is that he gets information on all the sword bearers and every person connected to the Hishaku in order to kill us all. Yeah, he's killing both sides. Had to reread a few times. Yeah, I need to catch up. I need to. And plus, I'm so happy I'm rereading this part. It's so damn sick. In other words, he's a threat to the Hishaku, too. I understand you sealed up the Kumiyuri and isolated the blade. Good idea. The only reason he hasn't killed Hirohiko already is that if another person just becomes contracted to Kumiyuri, he'll never end. If a blade is unsealed, I can detect it no matter its location. I'll be keeping an eye on you. Don't get any ideas. Even if Hirohiko is healed up and armed with the Kumiyuri, I'll kill all the sword bearers on my own. You just provide the information. The Kamunabi seem to have changed up their defenses. The fortresses have all been vacated. Toga Shiba was probably involved. We'll need a week to get a good idea of their barriers and how their forces are positioned. Contact me. Just disappeared along with those feathers. That's so sick. Will we be able to deal with him? It's not a great idea to play a trump card too soon. It couldn't be helped. Besides, I wouldn't have played that card if it was too reckless. On the other hand, it's time to play for keeps now. One more week. In one more week, it'll all be over. Damn. Shihiro doesn't need to become one of us. Or no, it's probably him saying, one more week. In one more week, it'll all be over. Shihiro doesn't need to become one of us. Damn. This was crazy the first time I read it. Alright, one more chapter. Alright. Chapter 60. But no, Samura is just such an interesting character because I've already explained it enough already in the stream, but it's like, oh my god, he's so interesting. I can't wait to catch up and learn more about him, especially when like his daughter gets introduced and all that. I'm like, I can't wait to finally read that for the first time because I've only seen manga panels. And that's all Hakuri Sazanami heard of Uraha's and Samura's conversation. Kaminami headquarters, November 10th. Killing the contracted sword bearers. And Samura, of all people. He's the last person we need going rogue on us. Uraha. Tobimune and Kumiyuri, those two enchanted blades are now usable by the enemy. However, our plans continue to. How's Hakuri Sazanami's condition? Physically, he's doing well enough to hold a conversation, but the neural pathways that govern sorcery are damaged. He's currently undergoing intensive treatment, but there's no guarantee he'll recover completely. There's not much hope. He's done a lot for us. We have to recognize that our grasp on the situation was naive, so only the Shinuchi is left. How's the progress on the seal? Steady. About 3/5 complete. It'll be insane if they get this when it's like 99.9% complete. That would be crazy. Now that we can't depend on Hakuri Sazanami to transport the swords, should we consider using the Shinichi? Wait, let's not be hasty. Look at the sky. That's owl. Given the reports from all of our branches, they're all over Japan. That's such a creepy... That's like some Batman villain shit. Like, if you played Arkham Knight when, like, Scarecrow gassed, like, all of Gotham City, this is, like, that same type of vibe of, like, holy shit, there's nothing we can do in this situation. One person has so much power looking over everything. That's so creepy. With a reach that vast, it can probably only detect truly massive amounts of spirit energy. In other words, it's an enchanted blade detector. Samura said he wouldn't let the Hishaku have their way with the enchanted blades, and I think we can believe him. Have you managed to effectively hide the other 2 contracted sword bearers? Yeah, we hid the restaurant along with Subaru. Good thinking. That old coot would never stay put unless you let him make sushi. With the 2 sword bearers newly isolated, the information warfare will be gridlocked for the next few days. In the interim, we'll let Samura and the Hishaku wear each other out, or wear each other down. There's no need for us to come barging in with the Shinichi and get in the way. The risk is high. Better to save it as a last resort. Our best move is to shore up our defenses and ambush them. I hope Shihiro wakes up. How you feeling, Shihiro? I know, there's no making sense of it. How are your injuries? Uraha's dead. It's been 18 years. It's like meeting him again after all this time. He was murdered. Mr. Samura is an enemy. He stabbed me. I nearly died. No, you did die. Your heart stopped. You were confirmed dead. But several minutes after your death, the gash to your lungs and liver healed and the wound closed. You've lost some blood, but other than that, your body's almost totally restored. It's either an insane miracle or my eternal contract's broken too. Then, I really did? Where's Enten? I think Samura deliberately planned your revival. Deliberately? How? Perhaps it's within Tobimune's power. Although I can't say for sure. But even if he could do that, why would he kill me temporarily? One reason could be to warn me, to send a message that you can't protect him. Another reason might be to sever your eternal contract with Enten, to stop your quest for vengeance. Well, I guess you got the warning loud and clear, Mr. Shiba. I guess so. I failed to protect you for the 2nd time. I'm sorry, if only I'd gotten here sooner. Yeah, all the way back in Chapter 2. But we have no evidence Mr. Samura meant to... Samura has no reason to kill you. Then why did he have to kill Mr. Uraha? Our sins. You haven't told Shihiro. He's better off not knowing. What's the terrible thing my father and those guys... Shihiro. Clatter. Yo, Shihiro Rokuhira. Nice to meet you. Mr. Samura talked about you. A child? I'm the head of the Masumi Ninja Clan. We were the Mr. Samura's guards for 3 years. Don't worry, we're totally baffled too. We were knocked out before we could even react. As guards, we're fired. Did you hear about your friend? Hakuri, yeah. They say he's okay. He woke up, blaming himself for Mr. Uraha's death. He asked us to look out for you. I'm gonna need your help again. Hakuri. In any case, it's our duty, but recently we let our personal feelings get involved. He saved our lives. Until he's back on his feet, we want to do everything in our power to resolve this. Was Mr. Uraha really killed? Right, since you came back to life, I had the same thought, so I contacted the morgue. He'd already been sent to forensics for an autopsy. Normally they don't release any information without authorization, but I'm trying to negotiate with them to make an exception. But given that we haven't heard anything, it's probably better to not get your hopes up. No, I refuse to believe it. I have no way to make sense of this. Why is this happening? There's too much that I just can't accept. I know. It's so aggravating, right? We've been totally left out in the cold. We have no idea what Mr. Samura is really thinking, treating us like kids. Shihiro, Mr. Shiba, I can't just quit now. It's asking too much. I've taken people's lives. I can't stop now. I can't stop. Not now. Dad taught me that bit by bit you have to learn by seeing things with your own eyes. Yeah, he wanted to be like his dad and make a sword, but it's like his dad said, look through your own eyes to see what type of sword the world needs. It's not saying don't kill or don't, be a hero. It's like, if it needs a hero, you decide. Yeah, by bit, you have to learn by seeing things with your own eyes. Please tell me what happened, and whatever the truth is, I need to make Mr. Samura understand I'm already going to hell. Yeah, he's already on that path. He just has to get the obstacle out of his way, which is Mr. Samura. After he beats Mr. Samura, he's not stopping. He's going to continue on his path. And Mr. Samura will see that. It's like, oh shit, okay. His conviction was stronger than mine. He's probably going to carry the convictions as my convictions, as, I was in the front line, one of the controllers of that war, but he's the son of Kunishige Rokuhira, and he'll carry that with his enchanted blade. It's like, yeah, Shihira's gonna grow so much after this arc. I can already tell, especially his convictions. Like, we saw how some people view Kunishige with the Sojo arc. We saw what the sorcery world is like and the innocent people that need protecting from the Rakuzaichi. In this one, it's going to be learning about the war and accepting those sins and taking them away from Samura. And as the son of Kunishige, he's going to take them on himself. It's not just going to be like, get out of my way. Like, I don't care about the sins. He's like, no, he's going to accept those sins. He's going to accept the sins of his father's creations, and he is going to use his last creation to fight back. And not just fight back. It's going to be, I'm going to accept them and achieve my goal. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to step aside just because you think that I'm not going to go down that path. You're trying to stop me from going to hell with you, but it's like, I'm already there. Like, I'm already on this path. I'm glad we're in agreement. Take a couple of days to rest. After that, we have a special assignment for you. We'll go have a talk with him. I think he went easy on you the first time since it was left to you by your father. But if he kills you again, Samura will keep Enten next time. Are you prepared for that? I'm sorry, Rokuhira. Samura. If I were a real adult, I'll cut them all down. I would have stopped him then by force if necessary. Nope, that's when his path started. It wasn't just recently. It was the night his dad died. He started to go down this path. 3 years ago. You had it right over there? I won't die again. I'll hold you to that. In terms of fighting power, Samura is a greater threat than the Hishaku. Then we should be assembling a force to contend with Samura. Do we have enough fighters for that? One person came back to life. Plus. Oh, the suit up! Your coat's in tatters. Want to use this? This is the Masumi's official uniform. Ninja attire. With the ability to conceal their every sound and scent, they were the only force that could fight alongside Samura by the same token. They were the only that could fight alongside Samura. By the same token, they have the potential to be Samura's greatest nemesis. Ting! On the surface. Open up. Let's get fired up. Oh my god, this is still one of the best panels in all of Kagurabachi right here. Oh my god. It's so cool. But no. I think the ending of this arc is going to symbolize that, so Shihiro is going to take on the sins and the legacy of his father on his own. And, like, Samura is, like, the representation of the past, of the sins of that war. Someone who wants to get rid of the true bad guys, which he thinks is the sword bearers and the Hishaku. They're both. He wants to defeat both sides. And Shihiro is going to take the feelings of Samura that he has for being on the front lines of that war, and he's going to take it upon himself as the son of Kunishige and be like, I will embrace it and take it on and lead to the end with N10. It's like, you want to kill the sword bearers, you want to, defeat the Hishaku, you want to do both, I will do both. You know what I mean? Something like that. I don't think I'm explaining it perfectly. There's probably way better people that can explain that, but the son of Kunishige is going to be the one to complete all of this. His journey is going to be the reason he is going to complete this goal, because it grows after each arc. So, and they just look so sick here. The Masumi. When this gets anime, it's going to be amazing, but finally caught up. Finally on the reread. That was so much fun. And that's where we are going to end this stream for YouTube. Thank you for the people that did watch it here and the people that will watch it hopefully later, but I'm just happy I'm finally on the reread, and we will be continuing Kagurabachi chapter uploads in the future. Goodbye.